I was 17, I had what I believed was the best idea of my life. A YouTube channel, a business, a plan that was going to change everything. I felt it in my chest, that electric feeling when you just know this could work. So what did I do? I told everyone. Friends at school, cousins at dinner. I posted about it. I talked about it for weeks. People hyped me up. That's a good idea. You should actually do that. And every time they said it, I felt incredible, like I was already successful, like future me had already arrived. And then, I never started. Weeks passed. Then months. The excitement faded into embarrassment. People stopped asking. I stopped mentioning it. The channel stayed empty. The business never launched. The idea died quietly. And I blamed myself. I thought I was lazy. I thought I lacked discipline. I thought something was wrong with me, but there was a reason, a science-backed reason. And it had nothing to do with laziness. It had everything to do with my mouth. Let me tell you about someone who learned this the hard way. There was a young man in a small village. His name was Daniel. And Daniel had big dreams. One month it was a business. The next, a YouTube channel. Then something else. The ideas weren't the problem. The problem was this. The moment an idea appeared, he announced it. Before research. Before planning. Before action. He told people, "Bro, I just came up with the most fire idea." His friends would say, "That's hard. You should do it." And Daniel would go home feeling like he had already won. But the next morning, the energy was gone. He'd scroll. He'd delay. He'd say, "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow became next week. Next week became never. Until one day, his uncle noticed. His uncle was quiet. The kind of man who didn't talk much, but always seemed to be building something. He handed Daniel to seeds. "Plant this one." Daniel buried it in the soil. Then his uncle held the second seed up high. "Look at this." He called to some kids nearby. "One day this will be the biggest tree you've ever seen." The kids clapped. He placed the seed on a wall and walked away. Days passed. Every morning, he watered the buried seed, quietly. No updates. No announcements. A week later, a green shoot broke through the soil. The seed on the wall, dry, cracked, gone. Daniel stared at the small plant. His uncle said softly, "A seed needs darkness to grow. The moment you expose it too early, it dies." Then he looked at Daniel. "Your dreams are the same. Now listen carefully." Psychologists call this premature social reward. When you announce a goal and people praise you, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical release when you actually achieve something. Your brain doesn't know the difference between talking about success and earning success, so the praise feels like progress, and when the brain feels rewarded, it reduces the drive to work. The talking becomes the achievement, and the real work never gets done. That's not laziness. That's wiring. Daniel decided to test this. He wanted to learn video editing. This time, he told nobody. No post. No story. No announcement. He just opened his laptop and started. Some nights he was excited. Some nights he struggled. But because no one knew, there was no pressure. No questions. No fake progress. Just work. Weeks passed. One day, a friend saw a short video Daniel had edited online. Clean cuts. Sharp pacing. Real skill. "Wait, when did you learn this?" Daniel smiled. "I've been working on it." And that silence, that quiet rival, hit harder than any announcement ever could. Now think about your life. What's the goal you keep talking about but haven't touched? You know which one. What if tonight, not tomorrow, you worked on it for just 20 minutes? No post. No text. No hype. Just you and the work. Let the seed stay underground. Because when it finally grows, when you have proof, you won't need to say anything. It will speak. The world doesn't need to know what you're building. It only needs to see what you built. When this video ends, don't scroll. Pick one thing and go work on it, quietly. That's where real progress begins. Not in the announcement, in the silence after it. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe, because every week, we're building something real here, quietly. Let's go.